Hi guys, and welcome back to Arenda Tarot. If you are new here, my name is Kiki and welcome to the channel. Today's video is how do people see you. I kind of want my channel to be more focused around you as the individual, picking you up, you know, seeing how you can improve in life rather than focusing on the other person, how they think and feel and love and because it can get a bit much and there's loads of people doing that and there's loads of places you can look for that. So yeah, I will be doing videos like that, but mostly I want it to be focused on you because you guys are just as important as anyone else. And yeah, so we've got 3 piles again today. I will show you those in a minute. God, my nipples are really showing. I was touching my boobs in the last video, so if we can maybe not do that, that'd be really great. Cool. We're back in my little mini corner. I didn't really say this last time, but right now I'm at home, so I share a room with my sister. I push everything to the side. I just sit by this white wall on the floor. It's super uncomfortable, but I'm here doing it because I love you guys. And yeah, so don't know where I was going with that one. Just while the angle's a bit weird. I think that's what I was trying to say. My hair is not looking great, so if you're in the comments like, oh, you look really cool, girl, I really love your hair, then I know you're lying to me. Don't be that person. Don't lie to me, because my hair does not look great. It looks trash today, but thank you though. Anyway, let's get into the cards. Okay, so here are the 3 piles, not very level, but they are here. This is pile number 1, and this is going to be with the nail clippers. Pile number 2, I'm going to call this mini screw. It's not really a screw, but that's what that looks like. That's for pile number 2. And pile number 3 is this screw. Sorry if I'm breathing really heavily, I just went up the stairs. But pile number 3 is this screw here. So I'll give you a few minutes on those piles to choose which one is best for you. Standing out to you. Yeah. Right, so hello pile number 1. Those who chose the nail clippers. Nail clippers, yes. Nail clippers. I'm so distracted today. I am so sorry. Yeah, pile number 1, pile number 1, pile number 1. Right, let's put you there. Do you like my ring? I just found it. Turns out I was a crystal queen before my spiritual awakening, so anyway, I'm so sorry, pile number 1. I feel like I get better on the other piles, but pile number 1, I feel so sorry for you. I am not gonna be doing this accent anymore. I'm eating some pizza because pizza baguette, because I am hungry and you need me to focus, so let's just do that first. Right. So I've got your oracle cards here. This is what you chose, but I'm going to put these off to the side for now, and we're going to start with the tarot cards because that's how I like to do it. We are using the vice versa tarot for this one. So pile number 1, those who chose the nail clippers, how do people see them? How do people see them? It's so hard to pick cards up off this floor, but we're doing it. How do people see them? Those who chose pile number 1, nail clippers. How do people see them? How do people see them? I just heard groan, so maybe they think you're really mature. Remember, this is how people see you, not necessarily how you actually are. And it's just going to be the strongest energies that come through. So yeah, you have all the power to change this, or keep it the same if it's really positive. Anyway, how do people see you? People see you. Okay. You have, I'll tell you in a moment, sorry I'm not done actually. I'm getting a right now feeling. Like this is how people see you right now, if that makes sense. Like it's not a consistent energy. This is the energy you're currently in. Okay, I'll show you your cards now. So you first of all have the World in reverse here. Then you have the King of Pentacles in reverse. Then you have the Seven of Pentacles in reverse. Then you have the Ace of Swords in reverse. I mean, sorry, not in reverse. This one's just the upright version. And you have the Eight of Swords. I say reverse, but it's not actually reverse. It's just the opposite side of it. But if you know this tarot deck. I was going to say something and I forgot. Oh, I don't know if you guys like when people show you the card like up close and stuff. I see other people doing it and I've been doing it, but if it's weird to you then I will stop doing that, because sometimes I think it's a bit weird, but if it helps, it helps. Just let me know. Right, so sorry, part one, let's get into it, let's go into it. How people see you. I feel like people see you as being able to do a lot with yourself, but it's almost like sometimes you hold yourself back. Like you have really clear vision for yourself. Like you have a lot of ambition, very ambitious. And with the King of Pentacles here, they see you as someone who has a lot going for them. Has a lot of, you could be wealthy. They see you as someone with a lot of abundance. The thing with abundance, it can mean abundance can be money, it could be emotional abundance, it could be spiritual abundance. Like it doesn't necessarily mean stuff. Oh shit. They see you as someone who works very hard for everything that they have. But sometimes maybe you don't. I think they see you as, they notice that you don't see yourself the same way, as in like maybe you're always like, oh, I could do more, I could be doing more. Or you feel like you don't have enough almost sometimes. Like things are left incomplete, like you're never fulfilled. That's kind of how I think they think you feel, or they see you as someone who's just not fulfilled. Like you might have a lot of stuff, but you're not, you're wanting more. You always want more. Right, this is kind of being really deep. I did not think this was going to be this deep. Here we go, we've got the Ace of Swords here. Yeah, so they think you have a really they see you as someone who has a very clear vision for themselves, but also you see yourself as like you have a long way to go. As someone who has a long way to go, just because the vision, like it kind of clouds off into the what you call it, background here. And it's like at first he knows where he's going, but eventually it kind of becomes a bit blurry, and there's a lot of challenges in there and stuff that you don't foresee coming for you. Things that you don't foresee here with the Seven of Pentacles. Like he's disappointed that his crops haven't grown. Nothing has come of this, even though he's put in work. And it's saying basically this is time to move on. But it's like sometimes you don't know when to move on. Maybe you keep working at things when other people would probably be like, that's done. You're like, no, I can savor this. I can savor this one. So yeah, like they see you as someone who has a lot of hopes and dreams for yourself, a lot of aspirations. and who really goes out and tries to achieve these things. But it's with this 8 of Swords that I see them just like thinking that you hold yourself back, because obviously, you know, she could easily get out of this. Like, she has a whole sword behind her. She could just lean against that, rub against it a bit times, and should be out. But she doesn't. She chooses to stay there and just sit. Alright, let's get some more information. The world in reverse, please. That's the world in reverse with card number 1. Oh, okay, that was a lot of cards. I'm gonna just stop that here. Why is the King of Pentacles here for card number 1? Pentacles here. You have the 10 of Swords clarifying the King of Pentacles. Why is the 7 of Pentacles here? 7 of Pentacles here. You have the Queen of Wands clarifying the 7 of Pentacles. Queen of Wands is in the reverse position. You just have the 7 of Wands come out. Why is the Ace of Swords here? The Ace of Swords for me, Ace of number 1. You have Temperance. You have a lot of reversals. Reversals, because they're not actually reversals, but still, I'm gonna call them that. You have the King of Cups come out. I have the Ace of Swords here for my face. Right, that's right. Yeah, so with the 10 of Swords, oh gosh, sorry, like that. With the 10 of Swords here, and then the King of Pentacles, you can see here, like, he's got so many daggers in him. This is the 10 of Swords where, like, this is done. You are in the water. It is done. You're over with. But it's like, I almost feel like you just, maybe you don't notice it. Like, I feel like maybe when things don't go your way, you also kind of turn your back on people. Like, you won't seek help. You won't, like, be like, go to your friends for help and stuff like that. You'll kind of just deal with it alone. So I think that's why they see you as someone who goes through a lot of things, but that you go through it alone. Maybe you isolate yourself quite a lot. Like, maybe you're quite introverted in that you rejuvenate when you're alone. But then when you get that idea and that inspiration, you go for it. You come out and that's when everyone's like, oh, she's back. Oh, hey. Yeah, it's like you have strong visions and plans for yourself. Gosh, I can't pick this up with the Page of Pentacles here. You could be quite adventurous too. You go after what you want. Right, is there anything else? Sorry, we did have the Queen of Swords and 3 of Cups clarifying the World card. This is what these look like. This is the Queen of Swords, well, 3 of Cups, and the World card here. Oh, you gosh. Ow, 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 ow. My leg. Jeez. That was not okay. So yeah, World card is like completion, endings, beginnings. So with it this way, it's like something's incomplete. Something hasn't quite finished. You go through a lot of cycles. And it's like you don't really turn to your friends in these times. Turn to the people around you. You might be quite a logical thinker with the Queen of Swords here. And the Queen of Swords goes through a lot as well, and that's why she becomes like this. Like, she's just like, no bullshit. She knows what she wants. She knows what she. Oh my god! I just noticed the night. Her thingy here, her helmet. So she might be quite guarded, a guarded person. You might be quite blunt too. Like, when people come to you for advice, you're like very blunt and honest with them. But they think you're really strong. They see you as a strong person. Because you go through a lot. Right, let's move on to your oracle cards. Let's start off with the spirit animal oracles. So you have time to let go. What did I say about letting go? What did I say? Okay, and let it shine. Peacock spirit. And time to let go. Sorry, that is groundhog. Groundhog. Oh my god, groundhog. Is that how you say it? Groundhog spirit. Don't come to my readings again because this is really all over the place and this is just laughable. But we're trying, yo. I'm trying. I burnt that too, so time to let it go here. Sorry about my leg. It's time to let it go here. There's something that needs to come to an end, that you need to let go of. Could be a project, something you work quite hard in, but you're not seeing the results of it. It's time to reevaluate now. And it's not about going inwards and like just, you know, sulking by yourself. About changing direction, making a clear plan, and being honest about the situation. Because even in this image, he's like holding on to this heart so dearly. Like, he doesn't want to let this heart go. He, she, I don't know what it is, a groundhog. And let it shine. Like I said, you really want to... What did I say? You have a lot of vision and plans for yourself. People see you as someone who has a lot of potential, a lot of abundance, who has a lot going for them. You know, you catch people's eyes. Your peacock is eye-catching, isn't it? I was drawn to a crown in another picture. So you could be a Leo, have Leo placements. Because of that royalty, that instant, like, Leos don't have to do anything, they just draw attention to themselves. Like, people will be like, Leos are attention seekers. No, they could be doing nothing and people will just gravitate towards them, honestly. Because they're the sun. Leo's ruled by the sun, so what do you expect? And this peacock feathers, the little eyes, well, they're not eyes, but I'm seeing them as eyes. It's like you have a lot of eyes on you. So you could have a lot of pressure. There could be a lot of pressure in your life. Which is why people have all these opinions of you, because they're all like kind of watching you. If that makes sense. Like, you could be a manager, you could have a platform. And there's a lot of responsibility on you. Right, so for your notes from the universe cards, you have all there is to love has been there all along. When you begin to find love in people and places where you haven't found it before, it's always because you've grown. Oh god, I don't show you the cards, I'm so sorry. That's that one. All there is to love has been there all along. I think that's what it says, yeah. Change is always good. Another one. Change is always good. I'm sorry, it's funny because it's just funny. Anyway, actually the only effective way of changing another person is by changing yourself. That's every time guaranteed. Though I'm kind of partial to the way you are right now. So this King of Pentacles is giving me Taurus vibes. So you could be a little bit stubborn. People could see you as a little bit stubborn, like you don't like change, you like to do new things, or maybe you do, but it's very hard to get you to that point of doing it. You just have like your plan and you're like, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do this. So like, but what about this? You're like, no, I'm gonna do this. So at this part I'm getting like, they want you to see the more positives of situations. Because obviously not obviously, but the Seven of Pentacles, he's looking at this and he's very sad about the situation here. But you know, what is the positive in this? What have you learnt from everything you've put in here, even though you're not seeing the direct results that you expected? But what can you learn from this? And that's what the Queen of Wands is doing here. She's just, you see all these roots, she's grounding herself, she's, you know, going inwards, taking time out, thinking about how she can be a better queen, you know? Queen's gotta reflect too. Right, so I also made some because I'm super nice. I forgot to mention this in the intro, but I made a little note stuff of personality traits. So I'm gonna just pick some out. I think I'm gonna pull these out first, mix it up, and just whatever stands out to me. I'm sorry you can't see this, but my phone died, so I can't get the other angle. So how do people see pile number 1? Those who chose the nail stickers, how do people see them? How do people see them, Spirit? People see them? Okay, just read. Right, let me see. One more. How many is that now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, we've got 5, so that should be good. So we have loud and extroverted, even though I called you introverted, so maybe you are extroverted to them. I mean, you have let it shine here, so you could, when you're in a group, you actually are very you're a good conversationalist whilst you're in a group. I mean, you do have the Queen of Swords here, and that's air, so I wouldn't be surprised if you are a good talker. And also, if you're a manager, you gotta be able to conversate with your... Right, Power 1, I'm so sorry. Memory card started messing up. I'm not sure what's happening today. I'm trying to remain positive, but we'll keep going. Your next one is hardworking. What did I say? Hardworking. You guys, people see you as hardworking. Of course they do. Of course they do. We have easygoing. Okay, so maybe laid back, easygoing. You did have the Queen of Wands here. Someone who takes a lot of time out. See, spends a lot of time. Maybe I still think you spend a lot of time by yourself, so maybe that's why they see you as easygoing person. So even though you like I said, when you do come out of this these little introverted alone times, then you come out and you're all extroverted and you're talkative and all these other stuff, and yeah, ultimately you're easygoing, and this balance helps you to be entrepreneur. They could see you as someone who, you could be an entrepreneur, or they see you as someone who has the potential to be an entrepreneur. So yeah, the way I saw you as very hardworking, you're working really hard on something, or maybe you're seeing quite slow results right now, but you have a really strong vision for your life. So people see that about you. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed that Pile 3. If you did, then comment down below a happy face. Comment down below a smiley face. And yeah, I hope it resonated with you. If it did, like, share, comment, subscribe, all the other good things, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye. So for pile number 2, those who chose the mini screw, this is your reading. If you didn't watch pile number 1, then you wouldn't know that I literally had like the most stressful, I just had a mare on that pile. So if I'm still a bit flustered, I'm really sorry. My phone ran out of battery, so out of storage, so there's no 2 visuals right now. But hopefully you still want to watch. But yeah, I'm just gonna have to keep showing you cards and stuff, and we'll get through this together. So pile number 2, for those who chose the mini screw, how do people see them? How do people see pile number 2? How do people see pile number 2, Spirit? What can you tell us? What can you tell us? Let's see, number 2. Oh, you have the 7 of... I'll tell you afterwards, sorry. I keep doing that. pull one more card. You got 2 more cards, I'll just keep it because I really can't go to right now. I am over it. Right, so let me go and show you the cards. Yeah, let me go and show you the cards. There you go. So these are your cards, pile number 2. Let's just take a little. So you have, hopefully you can see this, the 7 of Wands, 3 of Cups, the Star card, the Page of Swords, you have the 7 of Cups, and you have the Ace of Swords. You've got 2 7s. Don't know what that was meant to be, but... I'm just already drawn to this lightning here on the Ace of Wands, this lightning coming down. You have a very powerful personality. I feel like you have quite a masculine personality. It doesn't matter what your gender is, but you're very like action orientated. You're a doer. And attention is drawn to you, especially with the star here, of course. You might have a lot of friends, I feel like. Or if you don't, well, in your friendship group, see that you even have the 3 of Cups here too, so, and the one with all the friends in it, because the other one she's alone. I feel like you have a lot of friends. And if you don't, within the friendship group, you are like the bubbly, talkative one. You're like, yeah, let's do this, let's do that. The one that everyone's kind of like drawn to, if that makes sense. Because even in this picture with the 7 of Cups, that's like, there's a little glow there, you know? And all the cups are going around her. So yeah. You might, oh, let me see. Again, for this pile, I got the same in pile number 1. Well, more pile number 1 had more earth energy, but here I feel really fiery energy, like very youthful energy, especially with the Page of Swords here. I sometimes think maybe you start stuff but you don't quite complete them. Like, you might start things and then not complete it. You're definitely the type of person people want out with them. Like when they go out, they'll be like, oh yeah, let me go call. Oh my god, is that girl coming? Is Sheila coming? Let's call Sheila. Sheila will make it fun. I feel like you're that type of person. You're that one. You're that friend. Can you clarify the 7 of Wands for me, please? Ooh, we got another 7. Told you I was looking at these 7s. Now you got 7, 7, 7. So you might be quite spiritual. Might be quite an independent person. You could be a life past 7. I would look up 777 angel number meaning too. I've read the 3 of Cups to me, please. Where's 3 of Cups? Pile number 2. That's... You have the Empress. I think people think you're very pretty or handsome. They're attracted to you. Plus I'm drawn to all the blonde hair, so you could have blonde hair. That's quite like, it's always done really nicely, like wavy. You have nice hair. Whatever colour your hair is, people like your hair. Clarify this please. You have the Devil clarifying the Star. Wow. My nose is itching me, sorry about that. Clarify the Page of Swords for me, please, Sarah. Queen of Pentacles, clarifying the Page of Swords. Clarify the 7 of Cups for me, please. You have a lot of cards here. I probably took a few too many. That was the Hermit clarifying the 7 of Cups. another spiritual card. They might like you because well, they see you as someone who they can go to for like you teach them things that they don't really know. Like, you know, the occult, obviously it means hidden knowledge, so you might know a lot about occult, like astrology, tarot, that type of thing. Obviously you're on a tarot reading right now, so people like you for this, or they see you as someone who is very intrigued in this type of thing. You're quite a healing person too. You're very healing. The Page of Wands is clarifying the Ace of Wands. Did I not tell you that fiery energy, that passionate energy? I don't know if you are like, I don't want to say you're argumentative, but you're very like, you will stick up for yourselves. Definitely. You will definitely stand your own ground with the Seven of Wands here too. That someone's standing their ground. I mean, someone's standing their ground and they probably need to consider it, whether it's worth it or not. So that's what I mean. Like, maybe you, I'm not saying you blow things out of proportion, but maybe you are very explosive sometimes. And I'm getting that with the Devil here as well. But then as I looked at the Devil, then I looked at the Star, and I just felt this calmness go over me. So it's very like explosive than calm. Like, you have mood swings. Could have a Cancer moon and like a fire Mars, a fire Sun, fire rising too. I just got Scorpio too, so could have Scorpio rising, which I'm literally just saying my friend's placement, so if you're watching this, this might be your pal. So you have the Seven of Swords here, clarifying the Seven of Wands. Let me just get this. What are we getting here? How do people see you? You might be someone who stands their ground. And maybe your words, like, you might, you know, like when an argument, you might like, you really come for the throat. You come for their necks. And then you just like scurry away. You're just like, bye. Leaving them crying and stuff. You're like, yeah, that wasn't me. Bye. That type of energy. But again, the Empress, they see you as someone so beautiful, even though I can't see her face in this one, but still, you really like plants. Like, you're quite a nurturing person, like with these cards here and Queen of Pentacles too. That's the vibe I'm getting with these cards. Like, look how much green is here, and she's just tending to the water. She's got her pentacles and all the green. She's showing all of her abundance here with all the things that she has. So you might be like have a little green finger, you know. You like tending to plants and animals, and that's kind of like how people see you, as someone very nurturing. So even though it's like you have a duality to you, definitely. Right, let's move on to the other one because I don't want to spend too long on this. So moving on to your, oh, you got 3 spirit animal cards too. Look up there. So you have Scrape. I've never had this card. Scarab Beetle Spirit. Scarab Beetle Spirit. That sounds like a tongue twister. Magic works through you. Magic works through you. So yeah, people are really drawn to you. And again, like I said about the cult, people will see you as someone who's into that type of thing. Maybe you're quite witchy. Like, you know, the witches that does like the herbs and that type of stuff, like very earth magic. Maybe you're really into that. And you like, you know, you feed and nourish yourself in a healthy way. Like, that's the type of energy I'm getting. Like, I don't know how to explain it. Like a mother, like, but I don't know how to explain it. Oh my god, I'm bad with words. Right, it says, be loyal to what you love. Dog spirit. So like I said with the Seven of... Oh my gosh guys, my thing cut out again. Okay, so moving on. Be loyal to what you love. I hope I said enough on that one. Open to infinite possibilities as well. We have here, yeah, so you are like someone, they see you as like a star. Oh, and I've seen the bottom card. You've got the star card, you've got the fire energy here, and with the pages and that newness, like that youthful energy, like there's so much to you. You have so many possibilities. I feel like I didn't speak about this devil card here. I'm just... Again, I see that as them being attracted to you and this passionate energy here. Let me just quickly... There's a devil card here. Up to. For those who trace them, that's a devil card here as well. More fire energy. King of Wands with the devil. I feel like it's just, you know what you want and you go after it. You put your work in for it and you just command attention and power so naturally. And again, you were born with that it quality. You were born with that it quality, yeah. Do you know what's really beautiful? Confidence. Do you know what's really powerful? Persistence. Do you want to know what's really sexy? Please, I know about sexy. Not needing to be needed. And if they still don't notice your good looks, your strength and your sachet, because you feel more sorry for them. Yeah, you're a really strong person. Super sexy, confident, persistent. Definitely persistent, I see that. And yeah. Right, so because yours was quite long, I feel like it was long, maybe it wasn't. I also forgot to mention that I made little notes here for the piles too, and these are their personalities. So we're gonna get 5 of those for you guys. I'm just gonna take it off screen because it's gonna take memory away. So I'll pick them off the camera and then I shall read them out to you. See, again, pile number 2. I took an extra one for you because I was just feeling it. Like, there's just so much to say about you. I feel like people go the extra mile for you too. Even though it's how people see you, but they want to go the extra mile. They want to be helpful for you. They want to do things for you. Pretty privileged. No, I'm joking. Bright. They see you as bright, like a breath of fresh air, sunshine. You bring light into people's lives. Definitely with all the fire sign here. Fire energy here, sorry. They see you as a cook, so you might be a good... The cook, sorry, with all the naturey stuff I saw, you know, in terms of an alchemist. So is that an alchemist when you can mix stuff together and make it into something new, something like that? Look up the word for alchemist. But it's quite a naturalist, so you could be like a vegan or vegetarian. You really care for your body, you know, like you think about what you're putting into your body, and like you're really, I don't know how to, you have a green finger, that's what I see. Okay, anyway, I hope you guys get what I'm trying to say. They see you as popular in their community. What did I tell you? You have a lot of friends, or a lot of people are drawn towards you. This is similar to part 1, so you guys should be friends. But you guys are more like just the fun kind of, hey, I'm here. I'm here. I'm here. Sag energy too. A lot of Sag energy. Helpful. They see you as helpful. And what did I say? I feel like people want to help you too. Maybe it's because you're helpful to them, so they want to help you. They see you as courageous and daring. It's so funny when like it's just what you're feeling, and then you see the paper and it's like, dang. Courageous and daring. What did I say? I feel like you guys just go after what you want, and like you will just speak your mind too. You don't care. Like in Truth and Dare, you're the one doing all the dares. You're like, yeah, I'll do that. I'll do that. Like that's why they want to chill with you. That's why they want to play with you, because they know they're gonna have fun with you. Well dressed. Well dressed. So yeah, that's why a lot of people admire you and are drawn towards you, because you're well dressed, you look nice. People want to say, oh, where'd you get that from? You're like, oh, if you come in my door, I'm really just trying shit out. Anyway, moving on. Thank you pile number 2 for watching this very chaotic video. I hope you enjoyed this. I hope it resonated with you. If it did, please leave a little smiley face in the comments below, and like, share and subscribe. See you next one. Bye. That's what you gotta do. Right, moving on to pile number 3 now. For those who chose this screw here, if you didn't watch pile number 1 or pile number 2, you would not know that I had a mare with pile number 1 with the memory and stuff, and everything was going wrong. So if you kind of want to see that but just for the bants, then please watch that. But yeah, I'm gonna try and do this the best that I can. What else did I need to say for this pile is that my memory ran out of my phone, so I don't have the double angles, so you won't be able to see everything, but I'm going to show you all the cards and everything. So please, I hope you do please continue watching this video, please. Thank you. So we're going to get cards out for you because we are running on unlimited memory right now, and I will come back once I have all the cards. Right, hello pile number 3. Here we have the 7 of Cups. We have the Page of Swords, the 2 of Pentacles, the Queen of Pentacles, and the King of Cups here. We're going to be leaving your oracle cards until the end, and we're going to start with the tarot, yeah? Ow! I'm 5'7". This isn't cool. Right. You're gonna have to look at me like I'm having a baby. I'm so sorry. When I get back to uni, I'm sure there will be a lot more better looking than this, but for now we're dealing with it. Anyway, pile number 3, let's get into it. How do people see you? I don't even know what I'm going to say yet, but I'm really drawn to the Page of the Queen of Pentacles and the King of Cups here, and the fact that you have 2 kind of like, what are they called? Not suits. You have 2 royalties. I don't remember what they're called, but you have 2 of them anyway. You have a queen and a king, okay? So there is like a duality to you, a feminine and a masculine, a balancing, and you even have the, what did I say, a balancing. So you have 2 of Pentacles here. So you are a very balanced person, emotionally and practically, materially. I feel like as a mother and father, these 2, even though they're not the same suit, like they're not both water or both earth, they would be very, very nice. Like you would have a very nurturing, they see you as very nurturing because you would have a very nurturing mother, and then as a father you would have someone who really understands the depths of your emotion and balances theirs and knows when to use their emotion and when to use their head. You might have a pet, like not necessarily like a cat or a dog, but like a reptile or something, or like a pet that is just yours, like some fishes or a bird or something like that. Anyway, but side note, that is a side note. I do see though that sometimes you might get a little bit overwhelmed with your emotions. I see you as someone who carries a lot of emotions, and sometimes you might get a little bit overwhelmed with them. Like in the background you can't see from the here, but there is like little buildings from this 7 of Cups here, and it's within the fog, and I've only just noticed it. So with the Queen of Pentacles being here, I see you as someone who has a lot of practicality to them, like you have a lot of practical plans, but sometimes you get overwhelmed with emotions that stops you from seeing everything you've built and everything that you are. I feel like you're a really happy person, like they see you as a really joyous individual to be around. Just because I'm drawn to all the yellow down here, looks like little lemons or something. probably not lemons, but it does look like lemons to me, or oranges. You might have a nickname, like a cute little nickname that they call you, that someone calls you. Like here, he has a clear vision because obviously it's the page, not obviously, I keep saying that, it's not obvious, because he is the Page of Swords, but at the same time, like, you can see all these little, like, it's so spiky, like, he looks a bit stressed, like he doesn't want to land, like he got up in the air and now he doesn't quite know how to land because he's clouded, his judgment has been clouded now. And although this water is quite so on the surface, you might always seem really calm and chilled and like you have everything together, but people, I'm sorry to say this, but people see through that. People see you as someone who goes through a lot, like as in you have a lot going on with you, and you have, again, just a depth of emotion, and I understand how hard that can be, trust me. And I understand as well pretending like you're cool on the surface, because that's what we fishies do. We're like little swans. On the surface we're like, and underneath we're like, you know. Right, let's get some clarifiers. I've pulled some clarifier cards for you. You guys could be like a performer, be in the spotlight somehow, like maybe you do drama or something. So you're under a lot of scrutiny or opinion. People need to give their opinion of you on some shape or way, some shape or form. Because we have Judgment here, clarifying the Two of Pentacles. Like I said, you have the Three of Swords here. And that was clarifying the Queen of Pentacles. So people do see the struggles that you go through. They see the heartbreak and pain, etc, etc. But you really are healing from this because of the way it is. Because it's raining. Well, that's both raining. But this is a reverse. So you are healing from this. I feel like you help people a lot. Like people would see you as quite helpful, like you always come to their aid, you take action towards them, and you're very giving. But maybe you're over giving, I can't lie, especially with the water energy being here. You might be a little bit over giving. Sorry, there is a reflection in these cards, so it's quite hard to show you. But as I was saying, with the Ten of Pentacles clarifying the Seven of Cups here, it's funny I mentioned the little building in the background, because Ten of Pentacles is about stability, you know, it's about stability equals buildings, homes, you know, wealth. And this is when it's just him. Again, a pet again. I swear you guys have pets. I don't know why. It's important, but it's not important, but it's coming through. And he's got, I've just noticed too, I think that's the Venus sign he's got on him. So you guys are really loving, caring, nurturing people. And what you get, you give back. What you get, you give back to others. And he seems kind of tired too. You might exhaust yourself sometimes. Again, you have the Two of Swords clarifying the King of Cups. So even though this King of Cups looks super chilled, like he knows what he's doing, he's calm, this Two of Swords, like this storm is going crazy and she's just like trying to stay on this one little rock, but she's blindfolded. So like it's almost like you don't want others to see how much you go through emotionally and the struggles that you have. And also maybe sometimes you don't acknowledge it yourself, because there is a lot going on in here. And again, I'm drawn to her grey hair, like she's old, like she's tired. You guys are tired. People see you as tired. Not in a bad way, but like as someone who is just doing a lot for others. You're doing a lot for others, and it's exhausting because I know it's exhausting. Okay, let's move on to your oracle cards, shall we? So first of all, we have the spirit of animal. You have life is speeding up. So people see you as go, go, go all the time. Like, you might really be, like I said, you help people, I feel like. So you might always be on the go. And again, he's like fraying away here. Like, he's not fully intact because he's moving so fast. Guys, please slow down. Please care for yourself. Like, take a whole week off. I dare you. I dare you. Don't help nobody for a whole week and see who gonna call you then. Anyway, think on your feet too. So you guys are super like, I don't know, I put these cards back. I do see you take a lot of action towards things with a lot of thought though. You think about things before you go after them, I think, compared to the other two piles. Like, the other two piles were like, shh. Ooh, shiny thing. Shh. Yeah, that's not you. But you are thinking on your feet. And in terms of think on your feet, in terms of think on your feet, I'm thinking about you know when you're in a, excuse me ma'am, some people trying to film over here. Yes, okay. So sometimes when people come to you with problems, as a person who people come to you with problems, like, you don't really know the answers to what they're trying to help, what they are asking you, if that makes sense. Like, you don't really know what advice you're giving, but you're just naturally good at giving advice. Like, you're always thinking on your feet with these people. Like, with the King of Cups, I just see people coming to you with their little problems and queries and stuff, and then you'll just be like, this seems like my pile, but yeah, you'd be like, why don't you, like, an idea will just come to you naturally. So you probably are very intuitive as well. You could have some cognizance. God, I can't talk. We have time to make a demonstration. If you could actually see that. Okay, time to make a demonstration. This says, the older the soul, an old soul, the softer the glance, you're very kind, the quicker the smile, the sooner to say I love you, and also skip and wink more than normal and hold hands with those they walk beside. I don't know, these cards are weird, but they do have some cool messages on sometimes. Yeah, I just see you as a really soft, nurturing type of energy, type of person, and that's how other people see you too. The older the soul, people see you as very wise, which is why they come to you for advice. And yeah, people really care and appreciate you. Ow. And even though you do a lot for others, and you might be worn out, you might be really tired and overexert yourself sometimes, you're always really happy and joyful and willing to help. And yeah, and we also have, you might not know now, but you will. And funny, I just got like that's like kind of like the advice type of style of advice that you might give people, like very, you know, when like an owl would be here, the wisdom that you give others would just be like very, I don't know how to say it, when you have to dig deeper, interpret it. Like, you'll say something that's completely random, like, you know, flies, they have wings, and the other person's like, yeah, damn, yeah, I got it. They'll be like, I do need to call my mom from you. That's what I got. You might not know now, but you will. It says, think of someone very, very special to you. Now feel yourself bursting with love for them. Now mentally shower, drench, and soak them in that love. Now mentally shower, drink, and soak yourself in my love. Anyway. Sorry, these cards are long. Yeah. All this gooey-gooiness, I see you are a gooey person. You are very emotional. You're very caring. You're very loving. Motherly. Affectionate. I need you as my friend. Come be my friend. So yeah, you are very, very special to people, and people hold you very dearly in their hearts because you do so much for them. Right. Now, like I did for the other piles, we are gonna take these. Pile number 3. These I made, and they've got little personalities on them. So for the other piles I took about 5. So I'll do the same for you. Do I record this? Yeah, we've got enough time to record it, it's fine. So pile number 3. How do people see pile number 3, sir? How do people see pile number 3? I'm just going to pick the ones that stand out to me. How does it people see pile number 3? Oh my god, my phone again. Okay, sorry, the battery went. I'm just gonna have to be quick. Sorry, pile number 3. We have cook again. I mean, again, because I got this in pile number 1. So you could be a really nice cook. That might be a way that you nurture others and do things for people. They might see you as someone who they really like your cooking. So yeah, that's nice. Intuitive. What did I say? You are a very intuitive person. You know where people are hurting and what they need and how to help them. And that's what people see about you, see in you. We have sociable. Yeah. I see you as someone sociable. See that people see you as someone who is sociable and there for them and a good conversationalist and someone they like to talk to. Funny. Oh, people see you as funny. Yeah, the other side of the King of Pentacles is that he can really enjoy his time and that he has a really great sense of humor. So people see that in you too. People see you as level-headed. Definitely see that with the King of Cups here. And people see you as, oh my god, I'm running out of charge again. Loud and extroverted. Yeah. So thanks for watching this.